Hey everyone, how's it going, and welcome back to Robot Boy. And in this video we're going to be taking a look at more things people say about No Man's Sky Next. This is the third video in this little series that I'm doing, and I'm really loving this series. The first two videos have done extremely well. You guys seem to really enjoy watching me read your comments and respond to them and give my thoughts on them. And I find it really great being able to discuss with you guys properly, and then in turn hear your feedback on this video and then discuss that more in the next video. It's a really great system and I really like it, so I'm definitely going to keep doing this up until next, and possibly and most likely probably beyond next release, and read what you guys think about next and then feed it back, and it's just going to be great. It's going to be a good series. So you always leave a lot of comments, so I do apologize if I haven't got through to your comment in this video, but do leave a comment below in this video if you want to have the chance of me reading it in the next video. I always try and vary it and try and pick different people if I can, and if you leave an interesting idea, then I will definitely pick it out and try and read it. Okay, so today we're going to start off with Daniel Dog. He says, when you said about Exocraft deploying from the ship, you reminded me of the audio file found Exocraft deployed. Maybe that's where the file is supposed to be. Okay, so I think this is referring to an audio file that was mined from the PC file of No Man's Sky, in which the audio file saying Exocraft deployed was found. And if you're not aware, there are lots and lots of different audio files that have been found hidden within the No Man's Sky files, talking about a load of different things that aren't actually in the game. The voice doesn't say it in the game, and what they're referencing isn't in the game either. So I didn't know this, but apparently Exocraft deployed is in there. Could that have been what was going to happen if you just put down the Exocraft pad and it spawns your Exocraft there and they just removed it? Or is this actually in reference to the multi-crew ships that we've just seen? And is it referencing the fact that we might be able to, deploy Exocraft from our ships? Who knows? We'll find out. We'll find out soon. Louis or Lewis Hubbard, I know that name can be pronounced in two different ways, so he says, to be honest, I'm starting to get a little worried that Next will only be a multiplayer update, because we have seen nothing in terms of hints to a universe reset, e.g. new planets, E3 style planets. Okay, so the first half, we're going to break this down. The first half, this is a common theme running throughout the community. A lot of people are worried that No Man's Sky Next will be, a multiplayer only update. Or at least will focus heavily on multiplayer and will not contain a lot of content for people who like to play solo. I myself really like to play solo. In fact, if you watch my videos before, you'll know that I have never even met a player online before. I've never even been to another planet that someone's been onto, and I still love the game. And I will continue to probably be playing solo. I would like to meet up with people, of course, but generally I'll probably be playing solo. My theory with No Man's Sky Next in regards to the multiplayer is, I think Hello Games know that not everyone wants multiplayer, and I think that we should all remember that Hello Games are fighting on social media. They're fighting in the public eye to be noticed again and to be respected again. We all love them, we all know that they're great, but the rest of the world doesn't. The rest of the world thinks they're lying, cheating, sneaky little poobs. So I think that Hello Games are purposefully focusing on talking about multiplayer, specifically and multiplayer only, in their lead up to Next, because that is the key talking point. That is the hot topic that if you're uncertain on No Man's Sky, if you bought it at launch and left because it didn't have multiplayer, if you've never played it before and then you see this update is coming out and it's all about multiplayer, you might be more likely to give it another try or give it a go in the first place. If they start talking about, oh, the mountains are going to look different, no new players are really going to care about that. People are going to care about multiplayer. So I wouldn't be too worried about what they're talking about, suggesting that there's not going to be anything aside from multiplayer. And I would also assume the stuff they are talking about with regards to multiplayer, such as these huge ships and the exosuits and everything, it will be something that we can do solo anyway. It just so happens that we can engage in these new mechanics with other people. And in terms of, we've seen nothing in terms of hints to a universe reset, new planets. Actually, the first element 1, was literally a ringed planet. It was a new planet. So they have actually shown a different type of terrain, and with these last 3 elements, I think they might start hinting more towards general overhaul resets, hopefully. And I do think we'll see a massive overhaul in terrain. I don't see why they couldn't do that. SomeTextUK, what's up, bro? Good to see you here. I think that there will most likely be a reset. I'm fine with that, though No Man's Sky is about the journey and not the destination. Amen. And I want to cherish every step. Awesome video, captivating screenshots, beautiful. Thank you, man. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Guys, SomeTextUK is an awesome YouTuber. I haven't actually interacted with him much one-to-one, but I do follow him and he is a great content creator. So do go and follow him and give him all the love and subscribes if you want to go and enjoy some good content there. Yeah, so he thinks there will be a reset, and you're definitely right, SomeTex. It is about the journey, not the destination. The game is about being where you are and enjoying it. It's not about moving on to the next planet. It's not about going forwards all the time, going forwards. It's about sometimes just stopping. It's about stopping. It's one of the few games, actually, that's not about just moving forwards to the next thing all the time. It's about enjoying where you are and living in the moment. Mac for a day, hey, what's up? You made it sound like players' bases would vanish if their planet is changed. Oh, I feel like I'm in the doghouse here. I feel like I'm being naughty. Mac is telling me off here. I apologize, Mac. I'm sorry. Please make a video clarifying that they will not lose the base, that the planet around it will just change, and also reassure them that they will not lose their items, blueprints, ships, and freighter when the universe resets. It is one of the biggest concerns people keep asking me about, no matter how many times I repeat that they will not lose everything if the universe resets. Okay, well, I mean, I guess I've just made a video on that, so that's the comment. That's everything you need to know. I don't need to reiterate that. Yeah, so I do apologize. It was a bit unclear, I see, in my video about will the universe reset. I was talking completely about the terrain and everything around the terrain and fauna and flora and everything like that. You personally, your account, your player, your units, your resources, your ship, your freighter, your base, all of that will stay the same. So don't worry about that. It's just the terrain. So thank you, Mac, for reminding me to clear that up, and I'll try and keep reiterating that as we go forwards as well. Paul Westbrook says, I really wish they reset the universe. And hopefully that they add new or mixed biomes, or at least giant structures that can be found in 1 in every 10 planets, so there's an actual reason to use the exocrafts to explore. Yeah, okay, so I guess something like crashed freighters are kind of like that, and we do have those huge ringed things, but I think it'd be nice if we had structures that were maybe procedurally generated, kind of like how we have the ruins that are around and they're kind of procedurally generated, like those, but on a massive scale. And yeah, that they are much more rarer and have a bit of variety in them, so that when you do find one, you're like, whoa, no one's ever found this structure before. It's completely new and no one's ever seen it before, so I'm going to explore it and see what I can find here. And yeah, I do hope they add new or mixed biomes, please, Hello Games, please. And Roboticus Music says, I wouldn't even pay $5 for this trash. Outdated graphics, stupid looking forests, nothing fun to do in the game, nothing has changed fundamentally. Okay. Roboticus Music, if you don't like the game, that's fine. Save your $5 and go and play something else. It's fair enough you don't like the game. Thank you for watching my video, giving me the view, and I hope that you now just leave the game. You've decided that you don't like it. I would just take that and run with it. Leave, don't ever come back to the game. You know you don't like it. Don't waste time hating on the game. It's such a waste of your time. It's a waste of our time, the community, reading it and having to, well, I would recommend you don't respond to stuff like this in the comments, but it's just a waste of time seeing it and being like, ugh. So, Roboticus Music, thank you for commenting, and this goes to all of you guys out there that just like to hate on No Man's Sky. By all means, put your input in and then just go. You don't need to stay around. We get it. You don't like it, just go. And that's it, everyone. I'm actually going to leave it there. These videos always go on longer than I think they will. I still have more screenshots to read through, so I'm going to make that into another video. Things people say about No Man's Sky Next number 4, which will come out soon. So please leave your thoughts and ideas in the comments below. What are your thoughts on No Man's Sky Next? What do you hope to see in the update? Are you excited for it? Are you worried about it? Are you concerned that it's going to be multiplayer focused? What would you like to see changed if you could only see one thing changed? And of course, what do you think the last 3 elements will be out of the 6 elements? As always, please give the video a like if you enjoyed it, and do subscribe to join me on this journey if you haven't done so already. And with that, I'll see you all in the next video.